Hello my good friends, and welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. This is Sky Hurricane 89, and in the last part we did the Mid-Engine Rear-Wheel Drive Championship, and we ended up winning this GT40 along with two other cool cars, one of which we ended up selling because don't think we'll really be able to use it for much. You know, when you do have limited garage space. But we're going to get into our Cobra 427 that we won from the Muscle Car Championship, or one of the muscle car races, and I'm not going to do much tuning to this. It really doesn't need much tuning, but I am going to put some racing soft tires on it, so at least we'll be able to compete handling wise with our opposition. Might help if I went to the right manufacturer. This is not a Dodge. The Cobra would be highly offended. My goodness, I can't go to the right thing. Oh, this looks cool. Very underpowered though, and unfortunately, unlike, I know in Gran Turismo 4 you can tune up the special models even, but in Gran Turismo 2 I don't think you can do that with any of them. Correct me if I'm wrong, except for, I don't think you can with any of the racing special models. Now, like if you buy the base GT40, you can do that. The Shelby Series 1. $1 million for this? Wow, it's not near that expensive in later games. They don't count it as a special model. But alright, let's go to the right thing here. Let's tune this up. Got racing soft tires here. Because I do want to try to save some money to end up being able to do some tuning to something I want to compete in. Let's go ahead and get a weight reduction stage 1, why not? I have an idea. I'm not going to do it right now though. That's all we're going to do to this right now. And let's go to the convertible car world. Was this the one I wanted to do? No, Sky Golly. No, I meant to do the front engine rear-wheel drive championship. Silly Sky. Yeah, Special Stage Route 5. Probably won't win anything too big from any of these, but they'll still be fun to do. So let's do this. Good old-fashioned Special Stage Route 5. Many good memories with this track, I gotta say. It's really cool. I love how in this game they have an endurance race on this one. I think it'd be cool if they had an endurance race on nearly all the tracks, like on Rome Night, Grindelwald, so you could actually really learn those tracks, because they don't really use those tracks enough. Wow, this really accelerates a lot more vigorously than it seemed like it had a much faster 0 to 60 than that Corvette, even though they have similar amount of horsepower. Not sure it really is handling as good as the Corvette though, since I put a lot more parts, tuned it up significantly more. This does handle very well though, and it doesn't want to oversteer like the Corvette, or like that Plymouth PT Spider. Oh my goodness. Oh, that car almost brought out the rage in Sky. It almost did. Still do have to be careful on the hairpin, because first and second gear are always the dangerous ones. Of course, we'll have to go back and do get a slower car for the 295 horsepower one. One interesting thing to note is it's, you know, you can enter any car in the game into the Muscle Car Championship, like the Mazda Protege, but you can't enter the Mazda Protege into the front engine rear-wheel drive or the mid-engine rear-wheel drive championship. This only maxes out at 138. Oh, that's sad. I guess It said 175 mile per hour was easily attainable, which it would be if gears were spread out. But that's the thing about these old muscle cars is their transmissions are really, really close together. Of course, the reason would be, I think, is because back then you didn't really have very many paved roads, and there really was no reason to be able to go to such a high of a speed. And just imagine if I bought the racing transmission, it would shorten it even further. It'd probably max out like 110 or something. Yep, this car is not bad. Except when I do stupid things like that. My goodness. Come on, Sky. Come on now. Only 4 gears. Toyota Altezza RS200. That is a good car. I like it. Alright, let's see what the next track is before I decide to buy a racing transmission. Since I'll be at it, I might as well, I think I am going to use this car for some other stuff. Now that I've thought about it. Midfield Raceway. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do a little bit tuning to this. Not too much. Definitely a racing transmission. I'm not even going to buy any parts that will increase the horsepower, but I think I am going to go ahead and buy everything else. Why not? I'm not going to buy limited slip though. Limited slip probably would really help on that Plymouth PT Spider, because you can increase the limited slip and it will not spin out as easily. Because it'll kind of kick in when it's starting to oversteer, or when you're accelerating and stuff, or when you're decelerating. I don't think this will get a racing modification. Not available, sadly. I'll go ahead and get suspension for these two. Should be about everything we're going to get. Get our brakes. Sports brakes. Because I actually have some plans for this thing. Let's see here, what is our N18? Yeah, that would bring it up to 514, which is still below the 591 horsepower. That's actually a lot, but it would make a big difference in how fast the car would go, despite only being 90 horsepower. But we're actually not going to get that. Let's do this though. Definitely want to modify the transmission, because it will probably max out at like 105 if we don't. Look at that, they got it set on 2. Let's put it on 12. 12 should be good. It already has a pretty low ride height. And yeah, the front is stronger. Yeah, it should do. That should do. Let's do this. Come on, concept car. Or, what the heck am I saying? Cobra. Hey, they both did start with the C. But they're both American. We should notice a little bit of a difference with this car, despite... We should notice quite a difference in the handling and everything. Even though it did quite well on Special Stage Route 5. And since we did get the racing transmission, it should have 5 gears now instead of just 4. Oh, look at that. We already are killing them. Hi there, Sweaty Earl. You seem to make a lot of cameo appearances. Oh yeah, 156. Yeah, that's actually faster than I went with the Corvette. Of course, I think this is considerably lighter than that Corvette is. Actually, almost about oversteered there. Whoa. We're doing well. Yeah, because with the Corvette, I got up to 165 on this straightaway. And I got 167 with this. Slightly faster. I think y'all, what I have in my mind to do in the next part is to do one of the endurance races, and I think I'm going to do Seattle first. I was actually going to do Trial Mountain first, but I think I want to go ahead and do Seattle. The only thing about the endurance races is all of them, in order to get all of the different prize cars, you have to do them at least twice. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to deal with that yet. But you have to do them twice because you get 2 different cars. Now it's possible you keep getting the same car over and over again. You know, so you might have to do it more than twice, but you at least have to do it twice. So, yeah, we creamed them on that. Don't think it's any worse than the last race, but pretty nice. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, about the same. 15, 17, 20. Yeah. Oh, I like that Mazda RX7 there. I love that blue color. Very pretty. There goes our Cobra. Yep, we creamed them. Alright, so now we just have that one race, the 295 horsepower one, so have to see what we got in our garage that can do that. I really kind of hate to keep using the S2000 in the concept car for everything, but I may end up doing that. I may, do it for that one race, because I think the S2000 still has a below 295 horsepower. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, we want us a Mazda RX7 though. GTC, which is really nice. And it's right at the limit too, 293 horsepower. You know what? I actually think that I will use this one. So let's get in this. And I'm not going to do anything else to it except get some racing tires. It should be all we need. I don't think this I have a racing modification, but just to see. Yeah, since this is like a Mazda speed model, similar to the TRD models and the Mugen models and stuff like the Mugen Beat, it wouldn't have a racing modification either. Now, if I could bought a base RX7 like this, it would have the racing modification. Sad that they didn't go ahead and program it in for this to have one, you know. But they did not. Alright, so let's take this on. 11 stage Route 5. We're not going to quite get the money that we spent on these tires back, but that's alright. And we will use this RX-7 for something else too later. So there is a manufacturer race we can do. Look at all the blue cars. I love blue. Oh, I see a red one though. You just had to run it ready. Mercedes-Benz and a Mazda Miata. BMW that had to ruin our red or blue streak, and Sylvia. And I could have used my Sylvia. Well, it was too powerful. Of course, I could have taken off parts. Oh, I love RX-7s. The difference between this and that Plymouth PT Spider is just so astounding. This you can control, the Plymouth PT Spider, you cannot. Yep. And looks, you know, too. Well, it's the styling of the PT Spider, you know, I kind of like it, but just, cars, too feisty. Yeah, racing soft tires, y'all, that's the best upgrade you can do for yourself. Although they don't make as much of a difference in this game as they do in Gran Turismo 1. Doesn't seem like they do. In Gran Turismo 1, my goodness, the difference is just, wow, it's just amazing. And it's more pronounced in this game when you have a really powerful car, especially a powerful four-wheel drive car. The difference in the tires is more easy to see. Oh my goodness, that was bad. Well, it wasn't too bad, but this is a pretty car. Mazda Speed did a good job. And yeah, we didn't overkill them, so I'd say we were pretty evenly performance. You know, we didn't really spend much on this car, in all honesty, tuning it up. I like those Mazda Miatas. That's a pretty one. Alrighty, well, I think what we're going to do in the next part, y'all, is we'll probably do the Seattle Endurance Race. So I do hope to see y'all there. Let's see what our winnings entail. And then of course we need to order our garage. Our Mazda RX-7 should not be at the bottom, it should be at the top. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, how I'm probably going to organize this is I'll probably have Japanese cars first. I'll probably have East City cars, then probably South City, the American, and then probably North City, the European, the British cars. And then West City will probably be Italy and French cars. So we want a Nissan Seal 80. And since I have my Silvia, I'm gonna, well, actually I don't even, they won't even probably let you use this, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell it, even though it is pretty cool. Wonder if it has any information on it first. Oh, it does. So you can read this if you wish. Just it combined the S13 Silvia body style with the 180SX, which they both pretty much have about the same engine and everything. Via from the Silvia, get it? One Via. Mitsubishi also created its own hybrids by adding the Lancer Evolution's front section to the Mirage and Libero, for instance. I didn't even know that. Huh. Well, sorry, Steel Lady. Even though you were only 2,000 and didn't really help me much. An Nismo 270R. This is really nice, and notice it looks a lot like the 95 Silvia that I have. So this is like a tuned version of that, and this baby right here will tune up pretty nicely. But sad to say, I think I'm going to sell it too. We can glance at the information first. Based on the Nissan S14 Silvia. From the power, there's 270 horsepower in this souped up machine. The clutch, drive shaft, and the have all been tuned up. Four-wheel disc brakes with 4 piston calipers in front of aluminum. The rear ensures stopping ability equal to acceleration. Retains everything that's beautiful in the S14 while greatly boosting its performance. It is a balanced car that offers a truly direct feel on the road. There's a rare machine indeed. Only 30 were sold. And like the Mazda Speed RX7, you couldn't get the racing modification with this. But this does look like a sweet car. I think I am going to sell it though, I hate to say. And we could always win it again if we wished. Well, let's organize this. There we go. So y'all, that's going to conclude this part. I hope to see you next for the endurance race at Seattle. So that should be awesome. This is Sky Hurricane 89 signing out. Have a super awesome day, and as always, my friends, stay awesome. Goodbye.